Hey, give me just a second while I get going on our TikTok. There we go. 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 All right, y'all. Oh, add me and I'll curse your enemies. Hey, well, that's one way to do it, I guess. Add you how? I mean, you're already here. What is that hair doing? What's that guy doing back there? You're just a sorcerer. Okay, I mean, add you what? Like, you're already in my chat, so. Hey, buddy, what you doing? You guys probably can't see, but we got a cat on the desk. This is Pablo. He is my little love muffin, my little shadow. Oh, of the arcane arts. I don't really know what that means either, so. Oh, Ow! That came with a claw. Are you a human? I mean, I guess. Hey, no, you can't be up there. Ah, oh, shit. You see that? Prove it. What? You're very weird. Yes. All right, we're going to go check and see how this looks on the tickety-talk. The tickety-talk. Whatever that... Oh, I see. Is that like a hug or something? Okay, good. My live is still working. Although I don't see any TikTok chats in there. So I'm hoping that TikTok is showing up there. Here, maybe what I'll do is just... If anybody is there on TikTok, if you want to just pop in and say hi, I am going to do that too. So... just see if it pops in that way. Oh, yep. It's new that I've got all of the multi-chats working together, so it's very exciting there. So Sacred Hex, huh? You're a very odd cookie there. You know that, right? That is a hug. Okay. What is the other one then? Is that like a Ooga Booga? Is that what we're doing? Follow you on the K word. I can't say the names of them, I guess. That's what I was told, so I don't get in trouble on the tickety talk. But I can go over there and do that. Hey guys, let me know if something starts sounding funny, okay? Like if I get like I don't know, echoing or something weird. Because I don't always hear that. Yoga girl. So the way I have it set up now is not quite as easy to bring guests up. So I can hang on. I can link you in, but it's a little bit different process. So what you would have to do is I can send you a link and you would have to put it in like a web browser if you want to join. So I can do that if you want to do that, but I would have to send it to you like in a private message on TikTok. Do you want to do that, Evan? Because see how it's in a new format? I'm streaming in a different way today. So I'm not streaming directly on TikTok. So I'd have to send you a link to come in. Okay. All right. Hold, please. So take this link, copy paste it into a browser, like if you have Chrome or whatever you use for a browser. Hang on, it'll come up in a second. No, well, kind of. Yes, but not in a way that I can pull up guests. I'm on Restream. You see it in motion. I like all of your little guys though, your seals and shit. Those are cute. They're adorable. But this is kind of new that I've got this all up and running, so we'll see if she can get this to work. I have only done this once before. I had somebody come up as a guest on here through Restream yesterday, and it was very cool. It's interesting though, like, 'cause it doesn't it shows like how many people there are, but it's not right. So I don't know. We'll see who we got going though. Are you still in here, Evan? She probably had to leave to go get that. Are you in here, Mr. Sorcerer Man? Make a video that I know I can put it up on TikTok. Get more people in here. You guys can see the process. I mean, it's not complicated. Oh my God, can you see what my cat just did to me? Pablo. What's up, guys? I am live and chatting right now. It's about 11 o'clock, 11:09 in the evening. So if you want to chat, come on in and join me. If it's blinking pink around my face, I am live and ready. Come on in and chat. I don't see her in here yet, but we shall see. Guys, I am live and chatting right now. It's about 11 o'clock, 11:09 at I'll usually get a few more people in here. All right. Well, I'm not seeing her back in here. Oh, you're back in here now. Did you get the link I sent you? Or did it not work? What happened? No luck yet. How about you, Callie Bear? Are you still there? Oh man, I got a sore throat. I got forever this like thrush going on that's like killing me. All kinds of people coming through. Nobody's stopping now. We're waiting to see if Evan, Yoga Girl, can join, come up and chat, or if anybody else wants to try to, but it's kind of a different process now. We'll see if it ends up proving to be too much of a pain. Because I can't have you, I have to give you a link if you want to come up and join. It did work though when we tried it yesterday. You just have to go out instead of being able to just click. So It's a little bit of a process. Not much though, just a few clicks. Let's see, pick it up. That's okay. We'll give it a few minutes and see. We could do what I did the other day and watch, scroll through the FYP. I wonder if I get in. I think TikTok maybe didn't love it when I did that. I thought it was fun. Like, I did swords. What are you doing, kitty cat? Oh, she was busy. Camera, media, no. What's up, Carrie? How's it going? How we doing? So, Evan, if you want to come in, you got to go to that link I gave you. Like, go copy paste that into your browser. Surviving. Why is that? Surviving, not thriving. I'm going to look at your page. I sent you, I go to take the thing that I sent you in the message, copy it and paste it in your browser. So like go to, if you have, I don't know if you use Chrome or if you use like Microsoft Edge, if you like when you go to a website, whatever you use to go to a website, go paste it there. 3 kids and a mortgage. Terry, I feel you. I got 3 kids and a mortgage as well. Although one of my kids is grown up. Does it count? I got 2 kids in the house and a mortgage. So, you know, it sucks. And no job. I need to figure out how to get TikTok to pay me more. Pay me at all at this point. Not thriving, just going. Yeah. What do you do for work? Well, that probably means it's not going great too, but I mean, I guess both of them, huh? Both, all. Yeah. Well, that's a lot. Do you have a spouse that works too? Oh, it used to be enough, but not now. Liz, man. Is that who I think it is on Kick? Oh, I can't say that word. Damn it. I gotta remember what I can't say the platform names. She doesn't, does she contribute, like, not financially, but other, like, are you guys good? Like, she contributes in other ways, or are you like, she doesn't contribute? So, like, you're not happy about the situation. So, Slisman, on the case site, are you who are? Do I know you? Oh, yeah. Well, that's hard. How old are you guys? Yeah, you have notes. Okay. Hang on then. Let me find my notes. What day was that from? Was that from recent? Usually I remember that. Did you change? Terry. 4 months. Oh, well, no wonder. Oh, that would probably be this one. Hold, please. Is that a good thing that you don't? Well, no, just the Lisbon, the way that you said, just the way that you came in sounded familiar. So I just wanted to see if you were like somebody familiar. But no, I mean, it's not good or bad. Welcome in. Welcome into the fold. Hey, Bruce. Hey, JJ. Welcome back, JJ and Bruce. What's up, guys? I gotta find my notes on Terry here. Terry, you haven't like changed your name or anything, right? Like that sounds familiar now that you say that. I don't think you have changed your name. Yeah, it's always good to have somebody to talk to, even if you don't really know them. Sometimes, especially if you don't really know them, right? At least for me. It's like then they don't know all of my baggage. bullshit. They don't automatically judge you for all of the shit that they think they know about you. Thank you. Well, I try to be cool people, or at least decent people anyway, you know? Sometimes that's all you can do. I have too fucking many notebooks. That's the problem. But like, I also don't like to make people repeat all of the shit that we've talked about. So I try to take a minute to find my notes so that you don't have to do that. So give me a second. It's like I'll have it like in a different room, and I'll be like, oh, I'll just write it in this other one this time, and then I'll like add that page or something, and then I never do. It could have been too much. Later. Well, if I don't find it here in a second, we're just going to start over. Oh, maybe it's in here. I don't know. Well, I'm going to start over, and then because I'll find it later, and then I'll just add to it. So for those of you who haven't been in here before, like we dive deep a lot, so I'll take notes so that people don't have to repeat themselves, but then apparently I lose notes, and then people have to repeat themselves anyway. Time is, you know, you were outside, okay? That still could be anything, but yeah. Time is kind of that way to me too. I don't know if it's that way always to like ADD people or whatever, but like, and it's even that way with like hours, minutes. Like I just have no concept of time at all. So, but I do remember like the name. I'm sure once we like talk more that I'll remember, but it's like storming like a motherfucker here. You like the vibe? Yeah. I try to keep it like I don't know, chill or whatever. What are your jobs besides construction? I feel like this reminds me of are you like in the Midwest? And like in North Dakota? That's what is that considered? Upper Midwest, I guess. How old are your kids? Like age and genders? This cat loves thunderstorms. Canada South, huh? Frank. Hey. 10, 11, 13. This does sound very familiar. What are their genders? That makes a difference, I think. Hey, Frank, do you want to try coming up as a guest like the new way that you have that I am like since I'm streaming a different way now, I have to send you like a web address to go to. Can you do that? Here. It's like I send you a link kind of, but you put it into like just to come up like as guests, but since I am not direct on TikTok anymore or not right now, you have to pop it into a browser. Like I send it to you in DM. It's like I've only done it once, so I want to try it and make sure it works. Because then I can do it with people outside of TikTok. Okay, I just sent it to you in like TikTok message. Jaybird, welcome in. So 10, 11, 13-year-old boys. Did you see what you were doing besides Jaybird, are you new here? What you were doing besides construction? Yay! Oh, wait, no. Oh, nope. Anything? Oh, I see. Let's see where you are, Frank. Audio is. Yeah, that worked. Well, Got you. Okay. And the camera looks like. I'm doing good, Jaybird. How are you doing? And yes, you are new here, right? Oh, yeah. Carrie can play. Yes, yes, yes. Terry, yeah, let me get you a link as well. Hang on, let me get Frank back in here. All right, Terry, I sent you a link. Pop that into a browser and see if you can get that to work. What's up, Alexander? How are you? I have angelic features. Well, that's a nice compliment. I've never been told that I have angelic features. Thank you. And you are new, Jaybird. Cool, cool. I am so excited to have all of the chats together. I've been working on that for months of getting all of it together, and it's not as easy to do as you would think.
Can you hear me?
I can. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yeah, I turned the camera off. I'm watching Star Wars. I was just about to go to bed because I got a couple big jobs and I've just been absolutely swamped. But I did crawl through the nastiest shit of all time. Well, it wasn't poop or anything. It was just water and bugs. But I made a lot of money in one day. So
Cool.
I bought a bunch of Star Wars helmets. My birthday's on the September 4th. So
Yeah,
I got tickets to Disneyland, and I'm taking my little sister who's 35. I'm turning 40, and she's turning 35.
that's fun.
Yeah, so I got us. I told her you got to leave all your kids. No kids allowed. It's just her and I are gonna go. And I got
Hey, Ronnie.
so yeah. But yeah, your link thingy worked and everything's good. I'm talking to my other ex named Crystal. It's a different ex. It's the one that
Uh oh.
it's the one that I lived with. Well, she hit
You're.
me up. We're just talking, which is nice. It's you know, I'm getting the old you know,
Uh oh.
you know the sayings. You know how they be. But I'm too busy to really do anything, so I'm just working nonstop, trying to rack up money. Catch
I
up
think
from all
if
my.
I talk, it's giving an echo. Well,
Hey,
oh,
I don't hear an echo.
you don't. I hear an echo. Well, actually, it's better now. Never. I think it's okay now. I think Ronnie wants to. Ronnie, did you want to join or no? He said I got to go to bed, but then he said link thingy, but then he said going to bed now. Do you
Yeah.
want to join Ronnie or do you want to go to bed? I like Ronnie.
Did you see my post? I was building a cat tower.
I haven't seen anything of yours today, I don't think. If it
It
was
must have been
today.
yesterday. Yeah, I haven't really been posting. To be honest, I haven't been doing anything. It's just been like I'm lifting a house and then redoing the foundation underneath and sewer lines, water lines, gas lines, flooring, like everything. So I've just been so busy. I kid you not, like I get up in the morning and I eat and I walk the dogs and then I just want to cry and then I make a nice coffee. Then I load up my truck and I go and then I work until like 7, 8 o'clock at night and I come home and I'm just like so tired and I just go to bed and then do it again.
Oh,
The old wash, rinse, repeat. So
my kitchen sink still doesn't work.
I'm sorry. I know I got to talk to your husband, but I think I was looking at some
It
of the
just,
houses around there, and it's like it seems like with the basement, they're gonna try to make you just trench. You know?
I think we're just fucked at this point. Hey, Terry.
Yeah, it's gonna be like tear out the floor in the basement, and then, well, I mean, you guys, it's not that it's difficult work; it's just laborious, you know. So you got to take out the
Yeah.
floor, and they're
Hey,
probably
sorry, Ronnie. I sent you an invite, but you have to do it different now. I sent it to you in a private message, so you got to go copy that and pop it into a web browser, and that's how you come in now. So quit threatening me.
So anyway, but yeah, I'll post some. When I go to Disneyland with my sister, I reserved a bunch of stuff. I got us like restaurant. Like I had to, since there's only two of us, they wouldn't let me reserve a booth in the cantina, like like when Han Solo sat there. So I just paid for like four people to have dinner so that I could get a
Aw.
booth. And then also like I got a birthday cake and all that, and then I got us like wristbands and lightning passes, and we're gonna build lightsabers, and I don't know, I probably spent $2,000 on the day, but I'm only gonna turn 41, so I figured whatever, take my sister, little booger eater, she's 35, we're gonna go to Star Wars Land and wander around Disneyland. We haven't been there since, well, I've been there, but not since they did Star Wars. So I'm super excited, huge fan.
Well,
So
it sounds like you could afford to pay to fix my kitchen sink.
I made a lot of money on this job. I was gonna go buy a new truck. I'm like, I think I should go buy a new truck. I was like, all
Maybe
right.
you should buy a new truck and drive to Kansas City and do some trenching work.
No, I know,
My
right? I know. I was looking at. I want a service body on my truck. That's all. Because I'm like, I used to have a service body on my old work truck, and then I stopped doing that. Now I just have my Toyota Tundra, and I'm just like, I don't want to take the bed off my Toyota Tundra, so I'm gonna go buy like a 2500 Silverado HD, like a diesel or something, with a
Well, I
service
think we should
body already
have
on.
like a get together in Kansas City of all the construction guys that I know from TikTok, and do some trench work in my basement.
Do some trench work. Oh man, I couldn't tell you the last time I actually. No, I did some trenching, but it was that's like some intense trenching. But no, I mean, it's not bad. I know I saw your plans. I'll look at them again and I'll talk to you. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's
it's
mainly
a
just gonna be,
fucking mess.
yeah, labor, and they probably bid to put it all back. I'm assuming, right, to make it look like it never happened.
Well, yeah, there's different bids. There's some to make it look like it never happened, and there's some to have it running above the ground so it's not quite as expensive. So, but right now, our basement
Yeah.
floor is just fucking open and has been for 2 months or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was. I think that was one of the things I told you is like if you put a sump in there so that the waistline runs on top of the ground, and then it could like go into a pump and it'll pump it up to the sewer line or down or whatever. Just depends on where it is. But if you're in a basement and your sewer line's higher, it sounds to me like your sewer line just goes out that deep. You know what I mean? It's just outside the house. It's 10 feet.
Well, and part of the problem is I don't fucking have any idea because my husband's dealt with all of it. So
Yeah.
all I know is that there's a bucket in my kitchen sink right now that's been there for 2 months, and there's a big fucking hole in my basement floor.
how far down does your frost line go? That's what depends. If you're in Missouri, you have a frost line. You got to make sure you have a lift station that gets that water above the frost line. Pump it out. In North Dakota, our frost line's about 8 feet.
Yeah, that's why when they were saying, I was looking at the bid and I'm like, why the fuck is this bid so high? I'm in Southern California, so I don't deal with frost lines, but I mean I test on them just because I didn't get licensed to work in the mountains and stuff. Um, but yeah, it's when I was looking at the bid, going, why the fuck is it so expensive? And then I started looking at the depths and the amount of trenching, and I'm like, this is literally like $15,000 in trenching, like.
Well, and
Oh,
I wondered if it had anything to do with the fact that like our
I thought
house
that
is like on a little bit of a hill.
hills
Like,
usually make it easier because
Well,
Shit
yeah,
goes
but like,
downhill. Shit goes downhill, and if you're at the top of the hill, it makes it easier.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Well,
Like if
it also depends on like literally how cold does it get in Kansas City in the winter?
Fucking cold, very cold.
Like -30 or like 40 above.
No, like negative, not -30, but like -20, probably
Okay.
-10.
so close
So
enough.
you're looking at about 5 foot frost line, to be honest. I lived in Southern California, just outside of Los Angeles, most of my life.
Yeah,
Now I live in.
I'm in Long Beach.
I lived in Pomona. My wife is from Seal Beach. We
Okay.
moved to
Yeah,
North.
I'm right next to Seal Beach. Yeah.
So we moved to North Dakota to start a family because California at the time, about 20 years ago, was pretty bad.
Yeah.
So now it's a swamp, and it freezes for 7 months, but it's about 8 foot depth here for the frost line. I
So you gotta
imagine
be below that.
Kansas City is about a 5 foot frost line. So you're probably going to have a lift station to get that water out of there. So I mean, half of your basement's going to be frozen
Dude,
every
it
year.
seems like it
Gotta get
seems
that
like
water pumped.
dude, her waistline, according to all the everything I got sent, because I was looking at it for to kind of like check over the bid. It looks to me like when they put that sewer line in, the sewer line at the street's probably at like, 8 feet, and then it comes up at a 1/4 inch per foot at to the bottom of her basement. So her basement is, or it's 10 feet deep at the street where the main is, but it's 8 feet at the house, because it's only like 30. What is it, 30, 40 feet, right from the street to your house, Carrie? Yeah, so it's 40 feet, so it's not that far. You know what I mean? 10 inches, and
Yeah, but it's damn near going at a level pace. I mean, I would honestly say you have to get a lift station for your sewage. Even if you only pump it up 1 foot, that extra couple $1,000. I know that sounds like a lot, but if you get it higher than the elevation of that sewer, it sucks. But that's kind of what you got to go at.
yeah. Well, I mean, I the way that so they cambered it and they did locator, So the existing sewer line to me, there's no pump station. Her sewer line literally dumps out it goes into the basement sewer line and it ties in out in the yard, right? So it doesn't ever go up. There's no pump station needed. It's necessary. It's the sewer line's bad, but it's 8 feet down, right? So her only option is to dig all the way down to it and remove it and put a new one, or she's going to put a sewer line like in the house, right, on top of the ground in the basement, rather than trenching the basement down to that depth. She could just go on top of the ground, and then from that point, it could just drop in, outside the yard, like in the yard. But either way, that I wouldn't do it that way. The only way to really do it correctly would be to trench the whole thing out. But I mean, doing a lift station, I guess, you want to stay below the frost line, I would think.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you have a lot of willow trees or anything like that that's intrusive into the pipes?
Do you have any big trees?
I'm trying to think like where
There's certain
those
trees
lines
that
are.
will
Not
like.
really.
There's
Not
certain trees that will just attack a sewer line and completely
Yeah.
block it and make it
not where our
horrible.
sewer lines are.
Yeah. In California, people will plant ficus trees outside,
No, yeah,
and
we did
and
like at our
and
house
they'll
in
just
California, we had that constantly. Like we had the
yeah.
worst problems with that in our house in California. But
Yeah.
since we moved here, we have big trees that would do that, except for they aren't close to our water or our sewer lines. They're on the other side.
Trees will grow twice as far wide as they
I know.
will wide. So if you
Yeah.
have a tree that's 20 feet wide, it'll be 40 feet wide underground.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
We've
they
never
will.
had an issue with that though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the pipe just is old and it collapsed. I think they used cast
Yeah.
iron in the dirt.
It's because they use the wrong
Yeah.
material, I guess. Apparently, like in our area, they use during that like 2-decade time, they use the wrong kinds of like piping or some shit.
Yeah, they used cast
right?
instead of clay. Yeah, they used cast instead of clay out
Yeah.
of the dirt. I mean, it's okay to use cast for short sections, but you have to oil it. Like a lot of them, they'll cover them in tar. That way they protect them. But then sometimes there's been a couple houses that I did here, like in Laguna Beach. They were like on cliffs, right? So they're mansions and they go down the cliff. Those all have sumps. So all the sewage goes down into a big tank, goes through like a grinder, like a garbage disposal, and pumps them up the hill through check valves. And they did a lot of their sewer lines because it was exposed and it was by the ocean. They would do casts, but they didn't oil it the same that they did before. They would try to do like galvanized cast pipe. It was weird shit. I'd only seen it there, and they just thought they were being clever, and it just didn't work out that way. So I have to come in and replace it all.
Problems. Salt really attacks those cast iron in Laguna.
Yeah,
anything that's
I did ABS. I ended up putting in new ABS and new check valves and alarms and floats and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was up against one of the streams, like Laguna Creek or whatever the hell it was. So the city was like such a stickler about it because if the sewage backs up, it dumps into the stream and then that goes into the ocean, and then people get flagged and can't go to the beach, and you get fined lots and lots of money. So they were kind of like, they wanted to know exactly what the hell was going on. And yeah, so I learned a lot on that job, but I wasn't running that job.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Lost him.
Well, that's one way to get Frank to stop talking.
Frank was pretty smart, though. Frank has done it. I'm not even a plumber, and I understood everything he said.
Oh, yeah. He's super smart. He knows a lot about plumbing. So that's why I was like, even if you can't do my plumbing shit, I wouldn't mind having you look at my plumbing shit and tell me if these guys are fucking me or not before we we refinance our house so we can pay for it, because we can't fucking afford it.
Anytime somebody says refinance, I just like, oh.
Well, I know, but it's like the cheapest bids are like $25,000.
Oh my God! You almost made me choke. That's so much money.
I know, and I don't have $25,000. I don't know about you, but judging by how many jobs you said you're working, I'm gonna guess you don't.
I probably got $25.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Judging by the fact that whatever the last thing I bought online was, I had to split across credit cards. I don't know.
It's like, here's half of my Venmo, here's half of my bank card. I understand.
Yeah.
Well, Frank comes back. He was kind of a cool guy. I kind of liked him a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Frank's a lot of fun. He's fun to talk to.
Yeah.
Well, that link should still work, Frank, if you want to come back. Or I can give you a new one if you want to come back. But sounded like you were wrapping it up anyway.
I think I'll track him down and be a follower of him. I kind of like him a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Well, and he posts most days, and he's posts about his dogs and his jobs and his cats and shit. So, yeah, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, you got cats and dogs. I bet you he likes dogs more. Cats suck, but they're pretty cool.
Yeah, he's got big giant dogs that he takes for walks along the beach. And his TikTok, he's hang on a second, Frank. He is.
I'll write it down.
This is Frank. If you scroll up a little bit, this is Terry Moore. He's asking who you are. So, yeah, he does like dogs more. He's got giant dogs that he walks along the beach, and he usually makes sure that he reminds you about 15 times a day that he lives 4 blocks from the beach. Blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, right. Frank, you gotta
I get 6 feet of snow, Frank.
Yeah, but I live in Kansas City, which is the literal fucking farthest you can get from the beach anywhere in the continental United States. So
Fargo, North Dakota is the furthest part from the beach. Like I said, I lived 20 minutes from Disneyland at one point, and now I live 15 minutes from Fargo, North Dakota. Do you know what kind of a change that is?
I actually do because I lived in Northern California for 13 years and
What part?
I lived in Tracy. If you know, do you know where
Is that
that is? By what?
Visalia?
No, it's south of Stockton.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you're closer to Sacramento and stuff, right?
Kind of. It's like, um,
You were
it's kind
south
of
of the
like,
Delta.
it's like if San Francisco's here and Sacramento's here, it's like here.
Okay. So do you know Highway 99?
Yeah.
Roughly. Roughly.
Yeah.
And there's 5 and there's 99. That's all I know because I was Southern California, but roughly. Um, so you were like Central Valley, like
Right,
farming
like
area?
if you take 99 to Modesto and then you go north another
Oh,
like 30 minutes, that's where I lived.
okay. So my auto shop teacher in high school back in 1990,
99 Frank.
1990-ish, he was from Modesto and he bragged about Modesto. So I kind of know where Modesto is.
I
Kind of.
used to work in Modesto.
Oh, okay.
But one of the job that I had last in when we lived in California, I worked for like a medical equipment company, and I regularly traveled to LA. And I would say like where I stayed in LA was like across the street from Disneyland, so we would go to Disneyland all the time because I would be down there all the time.
Okay.
And yeah, and it's like you're there, and it's like my mom followed us out there, and she had an apartment, so she got a job in San Francisco, so she got a job at an apartment in downtown San Francisco, so we'd be down there all the time. Like she would swap houses with us, so like she would come stay with the kids and we'd go stay in her apartment. Like so we would have shit to do, we'd go to like Yosemite, like we'd have shit to do all the time. And then now we're here, so I get what you're.
Three Rivers. It's a beautiful part of the country. It really is.
Well, and I mean, there's a lot to do in Kansas City too. Like there really is for being like a Midwestern area. It's not, we don't have the culture shock that you did, but it's still.
Well, I grew up, the town I grew up in was called Pomona. It was known for orange groves. It's probably 30 minutes east of Los Angeles. But when I was in high school, it was 24 hours a day. You could find anything to do if you were willing to drive 20, 30 minutes.
Right.
And it's like, now I live in a place that shuts down at 7 o'clock at night.
Well, and it's funny because I grew up here, and when we moved to Tracy, it was kind of the opposite because Tracy's a small town. To me, it was a small town. And when we got there and there was only like 2 bars there, I'm like, I thought it was like a small hillbilly town. My husband didn't think it was that bad, and I was like, but we got used to it, and it built up a lot while we lived there and stuff, and so it wasn't too bad. But like, for being California, it's pretty small town, but where it's located is very central to San Francisco, Sacramento, Modesto. Like you can get to LA, you can get out like to Yosemite, you can get out to Tahoe. You like a weekend, if you want to go on weekend trips, it's located very well, or even day trips. Like it's close to everything. It's not close to anything. So like if you don't like being in the car for at least an hour, you don't want to live there. But if you don't mind driving a little bit, it's close to everything.
Well, it's like, when I was 23, 24, and my buddy would swing by my apartment, he would say, "Hey, what are we doing tonight on a Friday night?" I would make the joke, "Hey, let's run to Vegas." In 2 hours, we were in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that would be neat.
We would spend 20, 30 bucks and be back by sunrise. I'm being honest. It was nice having the comfort of going somewhere great. But when I got home, My neighbor was outside cutting his yard, and I was cutting my yard, and we were, bullshitting.
That would be so
So
nice. I like if it were up to me, we would live in like a very urban area. But
yeah,
it's
see,
not.
I like
It's not up to
suburbs.
me.
Now I live in a place with only 240 people, and I got to drive through 20 minutes of farmland before I get to the closest town that has 123,000.
Fuck
And
that.
that's what
I would die. I couldn't do it.
it's great though, because I haven't taken the keys out of the ignition of my truck in like 6 years. I haven't locked
Yeah.
my front door in like 6 years.
Well,
It's
and
kind of
that's
nice.
the thing is like where we live, like there's they won't steal your car. They will steal the shit out of your car.
Yeah.
But they won't come in your house. Like, so we don't almost ever lock our doors or windows or anything, and like nobody fucks with your stuff like that. They will get into your car though. Like the
Well,
kids, like they come around, they check the doors, and yeah, so you got to be careful about what you leave in your car. But that's it. So
when I first moved here to North Dakota, we lived in Fargo, which is a much bigger city.
mhm.
And I got comfortable with leaving my keys in the truck, in the ignition, like literally in the ignition. Somebody stole my truck, and 3 months later, I got it back. And I felt really bad because when I got the truck, it was cleaner than it's ever been. It was like detailed. And I found paperwork for how to install your car seat and how to treat your child and how to, even lactation paperwork for this mom. I felt bad that I got my truck back. And I felt like I should have just given it back to her. But she bought it through somebody who sold her a stolen truck. She didn't steal it. She bought it from somebody. But I found all that paperwork and I felt
And
really
you know
bad.
what? Even if she didn't, like we've talked about this on my regular show time. We've done a full few hours about this a few times about how like people don't commit crime for no reason. Like some people do, but for the most part, crimes are bred out of necessity.
Well, here's the thing. To continue the story, as far as the police department told me, as far as they can track it, because it ended up being on the Indian reservation. It was sold from somebody that looked like me or you to somebody that didn't look like me or you, who sold to somebody else, and she took care of that truck for 2 months. And then her dad got pulled over for a DUI in that truck. But it was her truck. She didn't do anything wrong. I kind of felt like if the law would have provided me the avenue, I would have just gave it back to her. I didn't. It was a rusty old piece of junk, to tell you the truth. I kind of feel like I wish I could have gave it back to her.
Right.
The impound lot was another guy that looked like me that I paid $225 to get it back. It kind of feel like it belonged to her more than it did to me at that point. Because she probably busted her ass, went through a lot of shit, and she got duped by somebody. I felt really bad about that. But, I lived in Southern California for 35 years and never got my vehicle stolen. And once it did, I felt like I wanted to give it back. I don't know if that sounds weird or not.
I mean, it doesn't. And like I was saying, it's like, I mean, yeah, there are people that steal stuff probably that don't need to and that are bad people. But I think for the most part, people, maybe not career criminals, but I think people that even career criminals, I think don't start out that way. Like, I think people that get into crime largely get into it because they don't have options, So like I probably am just like overly like empathetic, like more than most people, but I'm with you. Like
I kind of suffer the same thing. It's like, that situation put me into tears, even though I'm the one that got my truck stolen. I felt
Right. I
bad for
mean,
her
yeah.
because it wasn't her that caused any of the problems. She had an opportunity that she could better herself, and it was because of one guy or another guy, and one of them happened to be related to her, happened to be into crime. She didn't cause any, she didn't do any crimes. She had an opportunity to better herself. Like I took that away.
Well, I mean, but I think even like pretend like she knew it was stolen, but the rest
I
of the story is the same. I don't think, for me, I don't know that I think it changes a whole lot. It's like, because to me, that means that that's her only, she saw that as her only means to be able to have a car, was to buy one that was stolen, because that's the only thing that she
she
could
probably
afford.
she probably gave some $100 so she can take her baby to a doctor's appointment. That's the way I see it.
Right.
And she probably knew that, hey, this guy's not the greatest guy, but he gave her an opportunity to make her life better. And all it was, I mean, it could have been $100 or $2. Like I said, it was a rusty piece of junk. It's not like the guy charged her $25,000 for this old truck.
Right.
But
So, I
she
mean,
went
she's
to,
probably getting it from somebody knowing that, like, even if he doesn't say, hey, I'm selling you a stolen truck, she's looking at this guy going, like,
she's looking at it as a better opportunity for her child. So
well,
it's like,
and
it's
she's
a guilt
probably
trip.
knowing that if she's going to, she probably looks at him knowing that there's a reason that this truck costs whatever she's paying for it and not more, or that she's getting it from this guy and not a dealer, or not, you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason that it is the one that is accessible to her, right? Like, maybe she knows more than whatever, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because it's necessity. It's not like people even a lot of times, if they're doing bad things, whatever, but there are reasons that they are doing them.
But the way I see it is, it's on her part, the situation she's in. And like I said, it was a reservation, and that's a rough life, and it's plausible deniability.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle
Oh yeah.
Bob says, for $100, I'll give you 4 wheels that'll get you to your appointments.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel like she did much wrong. I mean, yes, a good citizen would say, "Hey, wait a minute," but for her, it was, I don't want to say desperateness, because that's a rough word, but for her, it was an opportunity that was for the
Right. I mean,
betterment.
she can plead
Yeah.
ignorance and say, I didn't know that I needed to get a title check and whatever. Like, I'm young and ignorant. I don't know how these things work. I trusted my uncle, who said all I need to do is give him $100 and he'll take care of the rest.
But to make you laugh a little bit, when I went to go pick it up, the guy at the impound lot, he was a scumbag. His dog bit me, and he didn't give a shit.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, he bit
Yeah.
me.
I mean,
My didn't give a care. Didn't give a shit.
wow. That's awesome.
Well, I'm getting a bad connection, so I'm going to tell you good night, and I will
All
see
right.
you again. I will find you. Next time
All
I'm
right.
hanging out, I'll find you.
Well, thanks for
Have a good
testing out
night.
my technology with me.
All right. I'm not technology advanced, so you did it all. But you have a
All
good
right.
night.
Well, I'm
Keep
glad
helping
it
people.
worked. All right. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, that was cool that worked. Carolina, are you still here? You are. I can see you over there. Do you want to come up? Oh, and Chandra is back, it looks like. You guys can either one come up, but I'll tell you, I'm not, I have to give you like a link to do it if you want to. So let me know and I'll send it to you in a DM. Otherwise, I don't know. It's like I'm torn. Like I like this way of doing it. It's just a little, because I can combine all of the chats, it's just a little bit of a pain because then I have to like send you separate thing to come up. Well, and I mean, it would matter more if there were actual like people on the other platforms. Well, that's interesting. I never really thought about that I could share the other platforms to like Facebook. Might have to try that. So now we're on all of these other places too. Maybe that's how I build those followings. Just sit here and talk to myself. Yes. Man, I have the worst sore throat right now. Oh yeah, did you guys see my new video? So I could show off all of my new posts every day. That's quality content. All right, I'm gonna step out for just a second. I gotta grab my meds. I will be right back, y'all. What are you doing? Let me see if these are ice packs. Did you want to go out? Oh, look at that booty. I'll leave that open for a minute to see if you want to go out while I get my medicine. All right, buddy, are you not going out there? I'm going to shut it then. The buggy's outside. Oh, that's why. Did Terry send me a money? He did. He sent me a money gun and I didn't even realize. Terry. Yeah, I gotta go message him. That's how funny it is. That's one thing I do, like, I don't always see the gifts this way. Since I'm not, like, directly in here. All right, y'all. Do you wanna do the thing where I just fuck around on my FYP for a while? I don't know if TikTok likes it when I do that. Should I try it and see if I get in TikTok trouble? All right. Let me see. What do you think? That one? Which view do we like? I think I like... It's like I like the thumbnails, but I think I'd like it better if I was on the other side. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna see what this looks like actually on TikTok. All right, we're gonna go check out and see what this looks like. Hello. Yeah.
Eating this cheesecake.
To follow strategy. Number 2, post.
What? All right, let's do this. Sorry, guys. If there's any of you here.
And immediately getting off the app. Number 3, or typing keywords on the video and
Oh, you know how I should do this? Hang on. This one. That's better. Oh.
Tomatoes, blueberries, meatball mix. I don't think he's ever had those tomatoes. So I tried it tonight, so it's not really.
Well, that was interesting. Why did it do that? Okay. I wonder why it's not sharing that, y'all. Can you see it? Weird. Okay. Okay.
B, bro. B. Penis. It's not penis. It's penis. No. You have to call it penis. It's not penis.
I feel like this is just memorizing. Like, this isn't being smarter. This is just memorizing shit. Right? Like, what is the point of this?
How do you know it's Jupiter? There's a new item. What makes them build it around the sun? I'm making the sun. What is the sun? I think it's made out of hydrogen and helium. Yeah. Oh, whoa! That sun is huge.
Okay, that might be a little more than memorizing. My kid's a little young for all that.
All of them. If there were 9 planets, including Pluto, take away 1, what's 9 minus 1? Equals 8. Yeah. That is it's not like is that Earth? So excited. Oh, you made this? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah. That's amazing.
What?
Okay, but like, why don't we collect?
I'll at least give it a like, okay?
Okay, but like, why don't we
That's
collect
interesting.
fingerprints and DNA samples whenever somebody dies, and then run it against all known cases? Here, you know how many people that you know have probably committed a crime? Do you know how many people probably have gotten away with it for so long that they don't think anybody will ever find them? And they're not going to tell anybody because they've gotten away with it for so. Imagine if we could actually find out, like, who D.B. Cooper was. Like, it's just somebody's old grandpa, and nobody knows. But whenever he passes away, you just immediately take a DNA sample. They're passed. It's not like they need the blood. You take a full swab, a full blood culture. You just go ahead and double check. How many cases could we solve? They're passed. Just do it. It would. I just want to see. Can we? Is it a law? Can we make it a law? Okay, but like, why do?
What do you think? That's an interesting one. I mean, I don't hate that idea. Like, I can see how criminals wouldn't like it. Or their families, maybe. Hey, over there on that platform that starts with a T. I'm gonna go over there and pick up all my goodies. I haven't been over there in a hot second. Mm. Mm. Ooh. Mm. Ooh. Oh, okay. There we go. Cool. I'm going to go over to this Rovote. Shall we speak Pig Latin? Or Rovote? Or Rovote? Since I got some people watching me over there and nobody else. Nowhere else. I'm going to cast a spell. I don't really know what it does, but I know I've got the ability to do so. Looky there. Ooh. Look at me go. All right, guys, what do you think about the whole let's run their DNA when they die? I like it. I think it would never happen because people will be like privacy or whatever, but like I agree, they're dead. If you don't want us to find out that you committed crimes after you die, then maybe don't commit those crimes.
What's a conspiracy theory?
I don't know what I think about this video. I feel like
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in? I'll go first. That if you take more than one trip to bring your groceries in, you a bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be mean or rude as shit, but that's some bitch-made stuff. If you're not willing to cut the circulation of your arms off to take one trip, you a bitch. Like,
How many photos do you have in your camera
I
roll?
mean,
33.
what's a conspiracy?
This is real. I will have like blood blisters on my arms from so many bags, even though it's like 4 steps from my car to the kitchen. Yeah. Ryan, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Watch some FYP with me?
How many photos do you have?
Take that out of your mouth. You can't stuff an entire sausage in your mouth.
You can.
A baby!
Yeah, there's a baby inside there. Growing.
You want to say hi to Why is it makeup?
I don't know, baby. It makes mommy look prettier.
Well, but I don't think it's working.
Coco, when mommy says stop, you say okay.
It's just a baby.
And you still had to say okay, mom.
I just a baby.
Hey, little boy, come here.
No.
I've got a puppy in my car. Come on.
No.
No way. I've got candy.
I don't want you candy, you bitch.
My son didn't want to play baseball, so he played dead instead.
Lily, is it morning or night?
Here, buddy, I made you dinner since you made my house a mess. Here.
Oh. I mean, I like the one at the end because, like, that's a good way to vent, but he can't probably read it. So, like, I can get my feelings out and he'll never know until later. Maybe. Oh, it's the new job. Are we excited about it? Did we already talk about this? I feel like we talked about it. I talked to somebody about new job.
I'ma do my stuff. Why you showing like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Right?
You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust so bad boys, niggas fuck for life.
Exactly.
This is gonna be so unhinged, but I have to make this video because I know there has to be someone who is gonna watch this and know exactly what the fuck that I'm talking about, because I don't have a name for what this item is. I just distinctively remember the noise that it makes, and I know as soon as I make the noise, every single one of you who's watching this right now is gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. And it goes like so. Actually, before I make the noise, it was like a little handheld thing, and you like swing it back and forth, and it would make a noise. And then the noise would be, I'm not gonna be able to keep a straight face, but it goes like, oh, oh, oh. Oh my God. Someone please tell me you know what the name of that thing is, because how am I supposed to Google that? What do I type in? 2 thumbs up or 12. This is gonna be so unhinged, but I have to make this video because
A giggle stick? What? I think that's something different. Oh, it's a groan tube? Also something different. Oh, well, you know I'm going to have to go Google that too. Or tiki-taki that. Okay. I mean, she's not wrong. Let's see it, shall we?
Does anybody remember?
Only 80s, 90s kids.
I mean, that's the noise and that's the thing, and it's called a giggle stick. It's for Mercedes-Benz. Did we talk about this? I feel like that sounds familiar. Did we talk about that? As like are you doing like sales or something? That sounds familiar. Well, I mean, she nailed it. What can I say? Bitch can make a noise. I really like this new format. This is fun. It's so easy. And then like I just go right back to what I was on, and it's just like easy like that. And just like that.
2 thumbs up or 12 paws up in this house for Sundays for Dogs. I am here for the fresh food. Okay, babe, it looks like she's coming back from the bathroom right now. So do you want to finish this calamari rings in about 30 seconds or less? No, there's too many. I can't finish all of them. Oh my God, say it less. Give me this. Okay. Are you good? Okay. Oh my God, I just got back from the bathroom. It's disgusting in there. And you ate all the calamari rings. Wait a... Excuse me. Yeah? I have a question for you. Okay. I was just wondering if it's hard. Is what hard? Well, if it's hard being the most vile woman in any room that you walk into. Are you talking to me? Yeah, I am. Why? Why? Oh, because of the way that you spoke to your friend just now before you went to the bathroom. I really didn't like it. Kind of pissed me off a little bit. Oh my God, you need to mind your own business. I mean, stay out of it. I would have loved to. I would have loved to. But unfortunately for me, her, and all of the bar patrons who had the unfortunate experience of hearing you open your mouth and use breath to utter words that nobody asked for, I can't, because you sat at the bar stool right next to mine. Okay, so what do you want me to do? You want me to say sorry? Oh, well, I think that you should just sit here for the rest of the night and reflect on your actions, because you're what, 35, 36? I'm 23. Close enough. And you still haven't been able to develop a single ounce kernel even. Bartender, she has just had one too many. I would say.
We're gonna have to fix this. Hang on. There we go.
Orange juice for the rest of the night. Of course, ma'am. Yeah. I don't do that again. It's icky. And I really like most women. But you were an icky one today. I believe in growth, though, so we'll check in after a few pool gigs. Come on, let's go. Okay, so.
That girl. Yeah, I don't know. Your messages aren't going through. Be right back. Some of them are. I don't know. Yep, there are certain words that TikTok doesn't like, so I don't know. I'm sorry. At least now you can see which ones come through, because it won't come through on a multi-chat.
What now, Boogie?
I said that even when we walk to the park from back to home, I just love spending time with you. I just love you. When I don't have to go take care, I'm glad I don't have to go take care. I could be more with you.
Aw, I love you, Mommy, Papa Shay. I love spending time with you. We just went on this beautiful walk to the park. We played basketball. We had a good time, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I also played with some friends there and played basketball with them too.
You did.
Uh-huh.
I just love you so much because you are the best thing that has ever happened to me in the whole wide world. I know sometimes I may yell or I may get on your nerves, and I don't always do everything right. But I love you, and I'm working on it, and I'm really trying my hardest to do better and make changes in my behavior and my attitude, so that way you know that you are loved and cared for and respected.
What's up?
Okay? Because you matter.
Asuda?
You are
Hello,
important.
hello.
Don't you ever forget that.
Scream
okay?
fuck right now.
Your feelings matter.
Fuck,
Okay?
fuck. Is that what we're doing? I'm about screaming it. I got kids asleep, but I'll say it.
Beautiful nature with all the flowers, God.
You're welcome.
The leaves, the birds, tweeting, singing songs, and just having a nice, beautiful day today.
Well, what a cute little kid. This is a little too long, though. I'm bored.
So Republicans say that there's only two genders, but I have to teach my boy to be a man? Got it. Who are you with? Who are you with?
Okay. I need a baby daddy. No, I'm good. This baby factory closed better. My kid loved it paper tearing. like Kleenexes and shit. I don't know why. Why is my anus burning? That sounds like a personal problem, buddy. I might be able to help you with tips though, because I have super bad ideas, so I know all kinds of tricks for that. I might be able to help you. So if you're trying to troll based on talking about butthole pain, you're gonna have a hard time here because I have no problem talking about burning buttholes. Okay. Hemorrhoid problems? I got you, boo. You're trying to help me take care of the kids. Well, you can work it out with my husband. He's the one who takes care of the kids most of the time.
If I woke up tomorrow to a brand new TikTok account, one of the things I really love about my take it from me. I love that. Because if there's one thing I've learned about having energy, is the fact that people are always trying to take it from me. I love that. Because if there's one thing I've learned about having energy, it's that I never do. Because everyone else has problems. And then they say those problems to me, which means I have those problems now. See, I never had problems before we met. But then you insisted on day complaining all the time, which forces me to dig into my compassion stash to try and pay for this unwelcome tea that's taxing me harder than the British did. Honestly, I'd rather lend you money than my ear at this point. And people think I'm awkward or standoffish for avoiding eye contact when I know the reason I can't look you in the eyes is because that's how you suck the nice from my ducks, you vibe siphons.
Ooh.
My hello is not an invitation to high
Billy,
dive
what's
into
up,
reservoirs
buddy?
of negativity, Megan. So how about
Yeah,
you
Megan.
quit latching onto my natural batteries and shooting down my support system like a turret firing worries at my get-well-soon balloons since I'm giving you that iffy, you simp.
Wow, we got all of the.
Good morning.
I was told that.
Hey, what's this under your butt? Right here.
This my tail.
See, people kept warning me about
This my tail.
going
Yes,
onto
it is.
the IK platform that y'all were icky.
No, you just gonna make fun of me.
But I was like,
Oh yeah, let me see it. I just want to see what
I've
it
been
look
on
like.
TikTok after dark. I'm good.
It looked like a snake. Let me slap that. Oh, he tried to bite me. He tried to bite me. I caught it.
Stop.
So is it functional? Can you feel it? Can you feel that when I do that? How about that?
I mean, I would probably go to the clinic and tell the doctor about that. I'm thinking
You see that right there? You feel
your
that?
random
Can you feel
web
that?
streamer isn't going to be able to help you out a whole lot with that problem.
Can you feel
But
that?
Stop.
Can you feel that?
I'm going to my room.
Can you feel that?
you could also try
grab
bleach.
it.
I don't know.
Hey, yo, naked kitty tail touch me. Hey, don't do-
My take would be
What's wrong
to
with your tail?
wrap it before you slap it next
I
time.
don't like when it stop. I don't like when it move. If you stop moving it, I'll stop messing with. Stop.
All right.
Watch my move. Oh, there you go. Behave.
You're
Stop
adorable.
looking at me. It's like you got a possum tail on your butt.
It's like all the cute little baby trolls came out this morning.
Stop. Keep it straight. Stop. It look nasty when you curl it. Wake up.
What happened?
Your tail looking like a rough. What's wrong
Well,
with your
I would
tail?
recommend
Okay, I ain't trying to stay
that you
close
wait
to you.
until
Stand
that
back.
shit heals up before you do that anymore. Get some numbing cream.
I'm just trying to protect myself. I'm gonna stay in the basket while I hold it like this.
Can I get you a pizza?
No.
We both eat.
Oh, no.
See, we both eat.
I can't be in
These
no
cats.
contaminated basket.
Everything wants to fix it. Because he gets shit done.
See, being a really, I don't want to have to be like block you, but
She doesn't miss trash day.
this does stream on TikTok.
He gets it all out.
So if you get too vile, I will have to, because otherwise you will get me in TikTok trouble. So just bear in mind. I really don't mind the trolling. It doesn't bother me, but certain things will get me in TikTok trouble. So just so you know.
This is the whole last tree. Brought to you by your future First Lady, Kelly motherfucking. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain, bitch.
This endorsement double endorsed by your future president, Captain Motherfucking Isosceles.
Oh, she's gonna be president too? That's cool.
Working that back, I don't know.
Okay, well, I mean, that's good that you have. I don't. It's an interesting choice. I don't know that I would make that choice, but good on you. No judgment.
If you want model cheekbones, this is the best.
The judgment-free zone.
Dot the concealer on my temples to act as a point for heavy intensity all the way up to the point. Also going to put a line here and here to follow the grip.
What's he doing?
And exactly what we do with the contour, conceal to the point under the cheek.
Hey, Wolfman, what is what you doing? I'm pretty good. I'm all right. I've got a sore throat. Like I've got this like I've got like an ongoing throat infection that has been like for months. That is like flaring back up. But other than that, I'm doing all right.
Adding a bit more concealer, placing the contour in these positions to close out the face. This can just make us that one step closer to Bella Hadid. Try it out.
I am not gay. I am a heterosexual man.
Like I like how this guy thinks that that end product was normal looking. Like what? Is it just me or like I don't know. I don't think that what? Like that was a whole lot of paint all over their face for weird looking. I think it's weird looking. Is that just me?
I am not gay. I am a heterosexual man. I mean, yes, I serve, yes, I eat, but so what? I'm hetero, but some people think I'm hetero adjacent. Honey, I'm straighter than the line that shows up when a doctor loses a patient. Honey, I've had more girlfriends than Pete Davidson. Honey, I am straighter than a high school hallway. Honey, I am straighter than Yao Ming standing up. Look at me. Admit it. Honey, you haven't seen anything this straight since the invention of the light pole. Honey, I love women the way Sabrina loves espresso. I'm heterosexual. It's all in me. Heterosexuality, baby. I do it naturally. I'm hetero, I'm femme, I'm everything a woman needs. I'm a king and a princess. I'm like the Incredible Hulk and the Powerpuff Girls all in one. Honey, I have a girlfriend right now, and we are the cutest straight couple in the world. We even have cute nicknames for each other. She calls me Love Muffin, and I call her Big Daddy. I mean, baby girl.
Yeah, it's like my gator is all kinds of going off right now.
You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. You are straight. You are straight. You are straight. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, di, da, da. Me, straight. Me, straight. Me, straight. I can do this. I can do this. I can totally do it.
Wow. I'm a fan. This guy's funny. He's funny.
Oh my God, I'm still recording.
Yeah, that was good. I like it. What do you guys think?
I am not gay.
I like
I am
that.
Let's do a deal on sticks.
That's it. Running racist thought tricks. Okay. Aww. I mean, it's just cute babies. Where am I from? I'm from Kansas City. Where are you from? You know, cute babies are just cute. Oh, look at all that hair. Oh.
That's not Chris. I don't want to cause any problems.
You just can't get mad about cute babies. You know what I mean? Like, I could watch cute baby videos like all day long. They're just cute babies. From Turkey. All right, cool. Love that. I've got a pretty good following in. I've got some in Turkey, some in. Man, my brain just quit working all of a sudden. Russia, Ukraine, and Where's my Tropo folks at? Where are you guys from? Oh, hey, Sunny. Are you here? Where are you guys at? Why am I having a brain fart right now? You guys aren't in Russia. Where are you at? You're in, oh my God. I was just in Chicago. Like, I spent over a week in Chicago. I just got back in Kansas City. Just missed me. But I hope to go back soon. I liked it. The city was awesome. The people were dicks, but you know. Was that just me? Like, I felt like everybody that I met there was just a complete asshole. But like, the city was so cool. Like, I really want to go back and spend more time exploring because I really liked it.
That's not Chris. I don't want to cause any problems, but he was with a woman I didn't recognize. Never seen her in our carpool lane. Never seen her at yoga. And you know, we get down at Zumba, right? Not even that. Just so you know, I would have a conversation with him when he gets home. Let my friend Keisha call to see my husband. That's real different. Her ringtone even different. This call.
Yeah, no.
I still don't understand the point.
Wait. What? There's so many things wrong with this fucking video, right? Number one, I love cats. But the hairless ones, I don't know. But then the kittens of the hairless ones are even fucking weirder looking, and that one is sucking on its own tit. Like, there is so much wrong with that video.
I still don't understand the point Cynthia's trying to make, as if people who live in trailers aren't allowed to shop. I don't know. But anyways, I thought I'd show you guys my trailer. So this is the front of my trailer. Here. I'm going to introduce you guys to Simba and Mufasa. Simba and Mufasa. Front of the trailer. I feel like it just gives it class. These are the front doors into the trailer. I know they seem kind of like castle-like and a little bit intense, but super easy to put on tonight. So come on, I'm going to take you inside. Inside the beautifulness. Here's the front entrance hallway to my little. Oh, hello, Kyla. There's my trailer park dog, Kyla. Here's our Hilda sign that we had at our wedding. Our sunroom that I'm still decorating. It has Italian marble floor from 1970. I had it brought into the trailer. So. Oh, but Cynthia says that I don't invest in my home because that's what she said in the other video, that people who have trailer homes don't invest in their home. She said something like that. This is my kitchen. It's green. And then I'll show you guys the favorite part of my trailer. I love it. So here is my pool in De Casa Jody McMaster. And it was a little difficult to install a saltwater swimming pool with a waterfall into the trailer park, but everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. We like to have barbecues and get together, and we're actually going to have one tomorrow. We're going to just invite everybody over to swim, and it's nice. Yeah,
I want to live in that trailer park.
All a nigga really needs is a little bit.
I still don't understand the point, Cynthia.
All a nigga really needs is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. We can head to the crib in a little bit. I can show you how I live in a little bit. I want to unbutton your pants just a little bit. Take them off, pull them down just a little bit. Get the kissing and touching a little bit. Get the licking in a little bit. Coming up the stereos. Hard to tell though, cause I switched the flow. Eyes a little low.
I'm not new to Kick. I've been on here for a while, but I'm new to people actually watching me on Kick. Like I'll get somebody in here like every few days, but I'm usually like I'm on Monday through Friday on TikTok, and then I restream out. But I've started like I've kind of switched my format a little bit, so there's more people coming in now. Less on TikTok, more on other platforms. It looks like. Let's see how this goes.
I don't do makeup, but I could not resist trying this. I've seen it all over my FYP. I hope I'm not messing this up.
You're
This
messing
lip
it up,
stain
lady.
mask. I was like, you know what? There is nothing
Hello, remember when I had a mental freak out and I tried to get my nails off of my hands and they wouldn't come off, and everyone was like, what are the purple nails that you have on? What are they? What are they? They're Olive and June. And Olive and June, I got no bra on. My titties are just out. I'm sorry. I got an amazing PR package from them. I recorded my reaction to the entire thing. Okay? And then it deleted it. There's also a fly flying around.
Like for the most part, anybody that's ever been in here on Kick has been like,
you're gonna rate these.
Shit. Yeah.
Lava in medium length. And it looks like this. Where do you put these?
Well, they're red, so I like them.
Yeah.
Is it like a 1 to 10 scale or what?
Yeah.
7.
7, that's it. E and M extra short, and they are black. The extra short is the style that I had on.
The amount of people that ask me all the flipping time, does your old lady know what you do for work? No, she doesn't. She doesn't. I've only talked about it on social media, in real life, on podcasts, at seminars. I've only talked about it all the fucking time. I am a boudoir photographer who has worked in BDSM, AE, if you don't know what that is, TikTok doesn't like it either, and boudoir. I have done this for a very long time. She has met the clients. The clients have stayed at our house. But no, she doesn't know what I do for work.
It's incredible how stupid people on the internet can be.
Cabeza from the culo and wipe it off. And stop asking stupid questions, for the love of God, please.
For love.
Of course she fucking knows what I do.
Ooh, I like him.
I can't stand some people.
Who are you, sir? I should be following you. Taco. All right, Taco. He has 3 million followers. Well, now he's got one more.
The amount of people that ask me all the flipping time, does your old lady know what you do for work? No, she doesn't.
And I'm getting frustrated making this damn video because this is probably my 30th take, and I'm getting angrier and angrier every fucking time that I do it. So, I'm going to do this. This account right here, screenshot this. That's not me. TACCOREACT. That is not me. That is some dude whose Cash App is Jimmy Vayner69, who is requesting money from everybody. He's using Udi's Fidgets, my old lady's.
I don't know what she was thinking, I know what I want to see.
Wait, what?
I don't know what she was thinking, I know what I want to see.
Oh, okay. I want to see more about this guy.
I don't know what she was. I might be there on my own. I need you blowing up my phone. I wish I never met your ass.
Sometimes it be like that. That's true.
Any place she might be, going any place she might go, beating on the dash, screaming out her name at the windshield, tears soaking up my face.
All right, time for me to go find a snack, y'all. I'll be right back. Mister, that is is my spot. There was somebody in my chair. So, Evan, same as earlier, I can send you a link if you want to come up. You have to go to the link like I said earlier. Send it to you on private message. You have to put it in a browser. Like, do you have Safari? I do have a Discord. It's not really set up very much yet. Yeah, hang on, Evan. I need to work on this, the Discord thing. All right, Evan, I just sent you a link in TikTok DM. So, do you have an iPhone? If you have iPhone, go to Safari, pop that, like copy that from the message that I just sent you and paste it into Safari. If you have a different kind of phone, do whatever, I don't know, whatever browser you have. Oh, a tablet? What do you use to get on the internet? Do you have like, whatever you use to get on the internet? Chrome, maybe? Wolfman, I was asking her because she wants to come up as a guest, which we usually do on TikTok, which she would do, I just have to push a button, but Pablo, here. Since I'm not direct on TikTok right now, I can't do that. She has to do it through a link. Okay. So go to the message I just sent you. Copy what I sent you. And go to Chrome. Paste it into Chrome. Wolfman, we can have you as a guest too if you want. If you want to come up on camera. So Evan, I sent you a private message that has a web address. You need to copy that and go paste it in your Chrome. So, here. So you see this message that I sent you? Right here? Click on it and copy it. Okay. You don't see it? You don't have that message? You might have to leave this live and go into your messages. I can't because I'm not straight on TikTok. I'm in a different app. So if you want to come up, you have to do it that way. It's not very hard to do it. You just have to click on that. You just have to go out and go into your message with me like you were earlier, where you told me that you were talking to Ian. And you have to copy it from there and put it into your Chrome. That's the only way to do it this way. So put it into the top bar on Chrome, and then it should bring you in here. Like paste it in there and hit enter. Did you get the message from me in your private message that has the address to go to in Chrome? you find the message? Okay, did it say like join? It should just bring you right here. Mm-hmm. And then you should have a button that says enter studio. You see that? There we go. Hey.
Okay.
Oh, and I can see you. Since we're not on TikTok, we don't have to follow their rules.
Okay, I did it.
You got it.
We can do this except doing the TikTok boxes.
Yep. Yep. We can do this instead of the TikTok boxes. Do you like it?
Yes, Mom. I don't know if you can see my hair or not, but my hair is short now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Well, I've never seen
good.
I don't know what it looked like before because I've never seen you before.
Well, my hair was long before.
Okay. Well, it looks pretty. I'm really excited because we can finally see you. So this is the first time that people on TikTok have been able to see you.
Yeah. I mean, this is my first time joining here with you.
I know. That's really exciting. So now everybody on TikTok gets to see what you look like.
I really want Ian to see me.
You what?
I really want Ian to see me.
Okay, well, he can see you now. He can come in here if he wants to. Where's
But
he at?
cannot. He's on Snapchat right now.
Well, you should tell
But
him that you're on camera on TikTok if he wants to come see you.
Yeah. But how can I share this with him?
Yeah, this is on TikTok.
Okay. How do I share it?
Let me see. I think I follow him, right?
Thank you. Did you follow him?
I think so. Hang on. Let me see. What's his username?
Ian Fan 0, Ian Fan O on TikTok.
Ian what?
Ian Fan IAN BANN.
Like I can message him, but he's not on right now.
You did you type in Ian Fan O?
Yeah.
Okay, you can message him.
Yeah, I'll message him, but he's not going to see it unless, well, he might see it. He's not logged on right now, though. All right, I messaged him. We'll see if he sees it, though. Hey,
Wait,
Sonny,
what?
what's up, buddy? Sonny, what
Wait.
country are you in? Can you remind me? I forgot. What are you up to, Owen?
Nothing. I was dining with Ian earlier. I'm gonna have a talk with him.
Yeah?
Yeah, because one of his friends are using him, and I can't. Can you imagine like having a friend and it's him or a her, like a female or a male use you and give you money and stuff like that?
Well, hey, Sonny, I asked what country you were in. I forgot. I mean, no, but I know that people do that because people are assholes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a talk with him about that because I'm trying to, protect him because his friend been using him. I say until the day he was like a teenager. So I'm going to I know what used is because my mom been used before. One of her friends been using her for money. Giving her money, doing this, doing that, stuff like that, and that's how Ian is. I feel like Ian is being used. I feel like that, like all the time. Like when I talk to him, he been used.
By like who? By his family or his friends or everybody?
By his friends.
Like friends on TikTok or friends in real life?
Friends in real life.
What are they doing?
Well, one of them, his name is Justin, and he's, he can be a AO. So he been using Ian for the rest of his life, giving him money, except Justin, not Ian, but Justin don't, he got him a job. He works, but also give Ian money. So, it's like he's giving him money so he can buy, what he want. Like he tells Ian, oh, will you buy this for me or will you buy that? It's like, no, Ian, you can't do that. He is using you and one of his other friends was telling him to go buy him beer. He was 18 years old, and he was not old enough to drink. So he told Ian he gave Ian some money so Ian can go and buy him beer.
Gotcha.
So it's not
How old is
Ian's. He's 18 years old.
Yeah.
So it's not Ian, it's them. I'm trying to protect Ian of being used. I've been used. Some people was asking me for money on TikTok. And that's yes, ma'am.
Oh. Yeah, you shouldn't be giving people money on TikTok.
That's not right. I mean, Ian is my best friend, and if when I become his girlfriend one day, I don't want him to think that he's being used all the time, because I feel like all the time, like when I talk to him, I feel like, okay, Ian is a good guy, and he's not, a bad guy, and he's not usual. Ian is not like that.
Right.
They are using Ian to give him money. That's how my mom always tell me. She always tell me, she said, Evan, whatever you do, don't let anybody give you anything, because they will use you. They will use you. And they will use you for a lot of things. And Ian gets really upset, and I get really upset too. I agree with Ian. I mean, I don't know, but and tell you the truth, Miss Carrie, they was like his family wants him to be homeless, and I don't agree with that.
Why do they want him to be homeless?
I have no idea. He's not messy. He's not stanky. He takes a shower. He clean his room. He clean house. I don't know why his family wants him to be homeless, because his family doesn't like him. And I agree with them. They don't like him at all in Kentucky. Where Ian lives, he lives in Kentucky, and everybody doesn't like him. Yeah,
Maybe there's a reason. Maybe he did something to make them not like him.
No, it's not. He didn't do anything wrong.
Well, he's probably not going to tell you if he did something mean or something. He's probably not going to tell you about it.
No, he don't do anything mean. He's not mean to me, and I'm not mean to him. He's a nice guy, and everybody doesn't believe that he's a nice guy, except one person, and I believe everything he say. I believe that he's a good guy. He don't do anything bad or stupid. He don't drink. Where he drink sometimes, where he got problems, and I do too. We both got problems. See, I was telling him that I have a problem. When I was I don't walk, I don't drive because I'm blind in one eye, and he agrees with that. He believes that I have blind, and I believe him. I believe him. He tells me all the time. He tells me that he was born with seizures and stuff like that, and
What kind of issues does he have? Like, I know what kind of issues you have. What kind of issues does he have?
he got the issues he got is where he he passes out, he gets seizures, he get anger problems like if he gets mad, he goes um like if he gets he gets stressed, he gets panic attacks too. And I think he gets nauseous, I don't know. But
Do you think maybe the reason that his family doesn't want him to live there is because he has anger problems?
I don't know why his family don't want him to live there. His parents just want him to. His parents just want to kick him out of the house and live on the streets.
Well, and then usually that doesn't happen for no reason, though. But if he's got anger problems, that might explain it. Like most parents don't just kick their kids out on the street for no reason.
And he can't help the problems he got. He can't help it. Like me, I can't help my problems.
Well,
and he can't help his.
Anger problems, though, you have to learn how to control when you're an adult, So
yes,
you can't help being blind. That's correct. Anger problems, however, you have to learn how to control, or else you could hurt somebody.
Yeah, he doesn't hurt people. He just can't control himself. He can't control his anger problems. Like what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get a job and I'm gonna make money and I'm going to split some of my money to help and take care of him. I mean that's how I like to help people because some people think that I'm sweet and I'm kind and got the kindest heart than I do. Some people just want to be freaking stupid where they just don't give a fudge. Well, and boy Ian, I feel bad the way he goes through sometimes. And it breaks my heart when I see him like that.
Well, we should get him in here. Do you want to see, now that you know how to get in here, do you want to try to go text him or message him and see if you can get him in here and then come back?
Ma'am?
Do you want to see if you can get a hold of him to come see you in here? I'll take that as a yes. she's really sweet, but I think a little bit naive sometimes too. So. So we need is a little bit of background music, right? I wonder what epic music is. I think all the raininess is making these curls fall out of my hair. They're like flipping out. Maybe I put a clip in it. I'm not sure that did anything good. Needs something like upbeat in here. All this background stuff is like not. All right. Well, if you want to come back up, you'll have to go back to the link I sent you again. Hello, what are you doing? We'll see if she's gonna come back up. Ooh, Wolfman, is that you is in TikTok? Sam Wolfman? That was on Kick. Come here, Baba. There we go. That's pretty easy to do now. You know how to do it, right?
Yes, Mom.
Not too bad.
No, Mom.
All right. Well, hopefully he comes to see you. You've met him before, though, right?
Not in Boston.
Oh, okay. But you guys have seen each other at least?
In lives, yes, ma'am.
Oh, I didn't think you could be live on TikTok with your camera. Well, how is your shirt business going?
It's doing good. I just going on vacation soon.
Are you selling lots of shirts though?
Not yet. We got a lot of on our mind right now.
A lot of what?
A lot of a lot of stuff going on.
What's going on with your move?
Oh, I'm still moving soon. My mom got to fix it up for me. Stuff like that. And my dad got to get some stuff fixed before I move. Before I get into that apartment. Oh, Kitty.
This is Pablo.
She is so sweet.
You want to come say hi, Pablo? That's Pablo.
She's a Halloween cat. She is so sweet. All I see is her eyes. Does she get the semis? Does she get the semis?
Yeah. This is my favorite cat, but I have 3 cats. Ooh. But that one's my favorite. He likes to be right by my side all the time. So he is right here. So he'll lay there all day long. Well, what do you think, buddy? What else do you have going on?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm going to the beach on the 23rd, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I want to go to the beach. That'd be cool.
I might go to Disney too.
To Disney?
Yes, ma'am.
In Florida?
Yes, ma'am.
That'd be fun. That'd be hot. It's hot down there. Thank you for the likes, Unstoppable. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. What do you think? When are you going to go to Disney?
Well, I'm gonna be moving. It's probably gonna be, I don't know when, but soon. I promise. Soon I'm gonna be moving into my own apartment.
Okay. If there's anybody else that's watching that wants to come up, let me know. My name is pants. That's interesting that you think it seems exploitative and mean. I would be interested to know why, when the reason that Evan comes here and talks to me is because I am the person that is not exploitative and mean to her. So I would love to know why you think that. But
How
also,
short is your hair, Miss Carrie?
very
short.
That's it.
Mine is like on my jawline. Golly, how often your hair grows? How long it will take for your hair to grow out?
My hair grows pretty fast, but I cut my own hair, so I cut it like every month. So, did you hear back from Ian yet?
No, ma'am.
What was I gonna ask you? Wasn't there? I feel like when we talked before that, like maybe your aunt and uncle from Egypt were coming to visit.
Oh, yes, ma'am. My aunt came to visit me from Egypt.
When was that?
July the 19th.
And how did that go?
It was good. My aunt looked so good.
Yeah?
She had the weight loss surgery.
Oh, really? I had that too.
But she looked so good.
Good.
And then she's gonna, get married.
Have I ever shown you the pictures of when I used to be fat?
Yes, ma'am.
I showed you before I had the surgery?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's good. And did her husband come with her?
No, ma'am. It was all by herself.
Did you see that whoever this person is said that it was mean that I was talking to you, but when I asked them why, they couldn't say why. So I always think it's interesting how we get those comments every time I talk to you, but then nobody can ever back it up. How long was your aunt here for?
Ma'am? How long me and Ian been talking for?
No, your aunt. Sorry. I went to get my chips out, and then my cat was like, ooh, chips. He doesn't like these chips, though, usually.
She's been here for all the way through July the 23rd, and the 24th she went back home.
So
no, the 24th or 25th.
So was that like a week?
Last month.
Oh, for a month?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Okay. His favorite treat is potato chips. Usually he won't eat these ones. He doesn't usually like the sour cream and onion ones, but apparently he likes them today. What else you got going on? You said you were getting a job?
Yes, ma'am.
When is that going on? Like, are you looking for a job right now?
No, ma'am. I'm just my parents, my dad and my mom can help me.
Say what?
My mom and my dad coming to help me, but my mom is getting a job too.
So what do you do during the day then?
I just hang out here, talk to Ian sometimes when I, get bored or lonely or something like that.
Like, get on TikTok a lot?
Yes, ma'am.
You watch TV?
Sometimes I do, yes, ma'am.
Like, do you have certain shows that you watch?
I watch Ridiculousness. I watch SpongeBob. I watch Bluey. I watch Bluey. Sometimes iCarly, but that's Bluey is my favorite, so I love Bluey.
Bluey?
Yes, ma'am. I watch Ridiculousness. Do you like to watch that too?
I don't think I know what that is.
It's a show, but it's mixed with gifts.
It's mixed. Hang on a second. I think it's not. Your face isn't showing up. Hang on a second. There we go. So what is it?
Ridiculousness.
What is it though?
It's a show, but it's got a mix funny videos. It's like YouTube, but it's not.
Like YouTube, but on TV?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it.
You
So that's
can
kind of
look
like
it
what I
up.
was doing, like, before you came on. I was just going through my For You page. So it's kind of like that, just like watching videos on TikTok.
Yes, ma'am. It's like that.
What's wrong with you, buddy?
And sometimes I watch Family Guy. Sometimes, not all of them. My dad watches American Dad. Sometimes I watch that show. I watch Pop Sparkles. That's
What
my
is it?
aunt. Bob Sparkles.
Pop Sparkles?
Bob Sparkles. BOBS. Space BURGERS.
Bob's Burgers.
That's my aunt's favorite, so I watch it now because when my aunt left to went back home, I watch it. I miss having her here.
It was good to have some company.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, where you live, is it like in town, like around a bunch of people, or is it kind of like out in the middle of nowhere?
Out of middle of nowhere. We live in a country.
The country, yeah. That's hard. It would probably be good for you to be around more people, huh?
And I live in woods.
Yeah, that's probably hard. You seem like you would do better if you were around a lot of people.
But I got neighbors around, not around me, but I got neighbors.
Well, yeah, you've got neighbors but not close to you. Is that what you mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you do any like? Maybe you could do some like volunteering or something like that. Do you ever do anything like that?
No, ma'am. What is that?
Where you like go do like charity work, like maybe help at like a homeless shelter or help with people who like at a food bank, or you know what I mean, that kind of thing. Help with charity, help at the church or that kind of place.
Yes, ma'am.
It's like, I know sometimes people who can't have jobs will do stuff like that to help fill their time, and that way they're helping other people out too. Have you ever thought about doing something like that?
I didn't think about that. I might do it, I might not.
Because you could be like somebody that helps like cook food at like a food kitchen or something, you know, and help feed people, something like that. And then you could feel good because you're helping people.
I'm gonna help people no matter what. I'm gonna help people.
Yeah.
But one person I'm gonna help Ian. That's the one person I want to help is him.
Yeah, but I mean like the poor people or that kind of thing. But, just an idea, like, because I know I would get bored probably. I do get bored sometimes because I haven't been working, so I have to find stuff to do. So. Well, it is 2 a.m., girl. What time do you sleep?
I go to bed like around 12 or 1 or 2.
Well, it's bedtime then. I'm going to get off of here in just a minute and get myself ready because I'm going to have my time on my normal show. This is my overnight time. So I'm probably going to sleep for just a little bit before I have my show.
Are you going to be on here tomorrow?
Yep, I will be on at 7 o'clock.
Can we start doing this like not every day, but can we start doing this except doing the boxes on TikTok?
I'm not sure yet. I think so. I don't know. Like, I like it. I like this layout better. I like the way it looks better, but I just wish it was a little bit easier. Do you like this better or do you like the boxes better?
I like this better.
Do you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Like, I wish it was a little bit easier, but I like it better too. So, we'll see.
It's easier for me to do.
This is?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Why? Like, what's easier about this?
Because I can get on and get off.
Well, and actually, this will be easier because
Okay.
if you're on it this way, you can actually be on your TikTok as well, since you're not on TikTok. So that's good too. So, okay, well, come find me in the morning. I'll be on at 7 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to turn off your camera, okay? And I'm going to get off of here in just a minute.
Okay.
All right. Go to bed.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
That's interesting that this is easier. But I really do like it too. So let's see. It'd be interesting to see like if we actually had people watching this whole time or not. All right, y'all. Well, I am going to get off of here at least for a little while.